Hi, Shonda.
Hello.
It's good to see you again.
It's good to be seen, I guess.
Been thinking about you. How's your week been?
Terrible. I'm super. I hate treatment. I can't wait to get out of here. I hate these women. This has just been the worst experience of my life.
This has been another bad treatment experience for you.
Yeah.
Okay. And why has it been bad?
All the rules, all the women. I hate sharing a room with someone. They're always on my back. I just feel like I'm in jail. This is just, it's one of the worst things that had ever happened to me.
Why don't you kind of walk me through your week? Or walk me through a day at the treatment facility and tell me what's making you so irritable.
Well, first of all, I have to wake up super early.
Okay.
And I hate that.
You're not used to that.
No.
Okay.
And then I have to go to classes all day.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, who wants to do that? And counseling and groups, and they make you do chores. What does that have to do with anything?
I mean, I think that the chores is just to kind of make sure that everyone is following the rules. I mean, you've done this before. You know how treatment facilities operate.
I've never had to do chores before. Ever.
Okay.
And I just don't get what that has to do with staying sober.
Mm-hmm.
So, they're practically just getting free labor, making us work. We have to work 3 or 4 hours a day. And if you're not in class, then you have to do stuff around here. And it costs, the state's paying good money for me to be here. I feel like they're just taking advantage of, what we have to do around here. It's stupid.
Yeah, I can understand that frustration. What about the activities? I know
Activities, that's a joke.
Is that a joke?
Yes.
Why?
Yeah, we don't, there's no activities. It's chores and groups and counseling, and it's a nightmare.
I can tell you're really frustrated.
Yeah.
It seems like you've had a really tough week.
It's been a terrible week.
Okay.
It's been a terrible week. I'm just about ready to leave.
Okay. Well, I don't want you to do that. I think that you're here for a great reason, and I think we can do a lot of really great work together. I'm sorry that I haven't seen you sooner. I know that at this treatment facility, they do competitive sports, and we talked about your love for soccer in our last session.
Yeah, we're not doing that. That's not what's going on here. I love sports, but there's no time to do that here. I mean, it's all about treatment. I mean, there's no, maybe one day when I get out of here or something,
Mm-hmm.
I'll get back to that, but, I don't even know if I'm going to make it through here.
So no one offered you an activity day?
No, there's no activities here.
Okay. Well, I'm really sorry to hear that. I was under the impression that there were, and that was something we talked about in our last session. That's really frustrating. Okay. Why don't we talk about how you're feeling physically with the getting off of detox and the withdrawing?
I'm tired.
Mm-hmm.
A little cranky.
Yeah. Do you think that could have something to do with your irritability?
Yeah, I mean, it certainly has something to do with it, but this place just sucks. So, I mean, more than anything else, that's, yeah, I might be irritable, but, this place doesn't help it at all. And I don't know, if I'm going to make it through here. I just don't know.
I think that you can make it through here and do amazing things.
Well, I don't really care what you think. It's what I know, and this place sucks. So.
Can you talk about some of the women that you're in treatment with?
I've got maybe one friend.
Okay.
Everyone else I can't stand.
What's your friend's name?
Jessie.
And tell me about Jessie.
She is nice, and she hates being here too. So we spend a lot of time complaining to each other.
Okay.
About being here.
Yeah.
And,
And is Jessie participating in the group counseling sessions?
Yeah, I mean, she has to do it. She doesn't want to do it just as much as I don't want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
But, it is what it is.
And is Jesse kind of a support system for you that you can kind of release this anger and?
I don't think she's a support. I mean, she's a peer. She is, probably my only friend in here, and I don't have to worry, like, if when I talk to her, if I say something that it's going to get back to staff, because, there's just a bunch of snitches in here, and they're always telling on people about everything. So.
It sounds like you trust her.
Yeah, I definitely do.
It's good. It's nice to have someone that you trust in here, because it seems like you haven't had that in the past.
Yeah, trust is important, and having someone in your life that you trust is, and yeah, she's, I've got people on the streets I trust, but she's the only one in here.
Okay.
Yeah.
And is she pretty dedicated to her sobriety? You don't know?
Shit, I don't know.
Okay. And your mother, so have you talked to your mom throughout this week? I know that she's really happy that you're here. And that was one of the reasons that you decided to go this time, was that you were going to be homeless.
Well, I mean, I'm here because she said if I didn't come here, I'd have no place to stay, and she says if I don't complete treatment, I can't come home. So that's probably the only reason why I'll even remotely stay here. But she, I don't find her support. I've not talked very much to her at all.
Okay.
She just annoys me, along with everyone else.
What does she do to annoy you?
She doesn't understand. She doesn't understand this. She doesn't understand me. She doesn't understand what it's like to be in treatment. She sounds a lot like you, which is just, stay and you guys just don't understand how tough this is. You don't understand what's going on for me.
You're right. I don't know what it's like to be in your shoes. I don't understand. I can imagine that it's really hard to stay sober, and it's difficult to be in an institution like this.
Yeah.
I know what it's like to have challenges and to stick things out, even though I don't know what you're exactly feeling like. I can imagine that it's really tough. And I'm sorry that you're so frustrated.
Yeah.
I want this to be a positive experience for you.
Well, it's not.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it.
Mm-mm.
So what, in your ideal world, what would the perfect treatment center look like? So walk me through that day.
I can't walk you through that day. I mean, I just want to, perfect treatment center would be one that doesn't exist. So I just want to not be doing this anymore.
Yeah.
I'm tired of going to treatment. I'm tired of getting loaded. I'm tired of people bitching at me. Tired of people telling me what to do. I just feel so powerless. There's no joy in my life. And this is just another place where I'm not experiencing any joy.
So, you said that you feel powerless. Can you tell me about other things in your life that make you feel powerless? When you're using, how do you feel? When you have to go use even though you don't want to?
Well, sometimes I want to,
When there's time, you just said earlier, I'm tired of getting loaded.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I'm tired of getting loaded, and I definitely sometimes like getting loaded. I don't think I like the consequences.
Right.
Right? But I don't want to get loaded.
Is it fair to say that when you are getting loaded, there is a sense of powerlessness?
No.
No? Okay.
I feel powerful.
Okay.
Nothing matters then. I feel very at ease with my life and with what's going on. Yeah.
What are some other ways that you feel powerful? What about when you were playing soccer in high school?
Yeah.
You felt powerful?
Yeah, absolutely.
But in kind of a different way, I would imagine.
I just felt good. I mean, that's the place I felt good. So maybe, moments I feel good,
You
I
feel
feel powerful.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would make sense. What about when your mom tells you that she's proud of you?
She doesn't do that, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, she does. We talked about last time in our session that your mom has been like a constant support, even though you don't agree?
She's a constant support. She's not proud of me. I mean, I think that that's completely, you know, I don't really do many things for her to be proud of me, so I don't really think she's proud of me.
If you were to finish this treatment, do you think that your mom would feel proud of you?
Yeah. I think she'd be happy about that.
Can you imagine how that would feel?
I don't really care at this point.
You don't?
No.
Okay.
No, I think that, you know, I mean, I'm gonna get off, you know, I'm gonna get out of here. You know, she's gonna be on my back when I get back over there. She's gonna probably be all up in my business, and I don't even want to think about her. I'm so tired of everyone. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of people telling me what to do.
Is there anything in the last week that has made you happy or provided joy?
Just a little bit of time I spent with Jessie.
Okay.
Yeah, I've had a little bit of good times with her.
And you guys are having fun, or you guys are talking, or what are you guys doing together?
Just talking.
Okay.
Talking shit.
Mhm. And is it all negative when you're with Jessie, or?
No, it's not negative at all. I mean, the talk we're talking about is negative, I guess, but, you know, we definitely feel like we understand each other, and
It's nice to feel understood.
yeah.
Especially when you're in an environment like this where you have a lot of frustration.
Yeah.
That's great. I'm really glad that you have her to talk to.
Yeah.
So going into next week, I want to make sure that you're not having as frustrating of a time.
Well,
Let's talk about some things that we can change. What's your number one frustration right now at the treatment facility?
getting up. I hate getting up.
So, unfortunately, Sharonda, that's just a rule of the treatment facility. Is it that you're not getting enough sleep?
I mean, yeah, you know, I go to bed about 11.
Okay. And you guys are up at 7.
Yeah.
So, this could just be a part of making a new pattern, you know, which is going to be helpful in the future. When you're back in school, which I know you will be, and when you're back playing soccer, which I hope one day you will be, getting up in a timely manner is just going to be really effective and helpful for you.
Yeah.
Let's talk about frustrations that we could possibly work on together and change. That's not part of the treatment rules.
I could change my attitude. I don't know if I'm going to do that, though.
Okay, so you're recognizing that your attitude has a lot to do with it.
Yeah.
Okay. So maybe instead of getting up in the morning and thinking this sucks, maybe we could come up with an affirmation that works for you. Is there something that positive that you tell yourself that kind of helps you get through a tough time?
This will be over soon.
Okay.
This isn't forever.
Okay. That works. So why don't you think about some affirmations and write them down. And in the morning when you get up and you're pissed off that you have to be up and you're pissed off you have to be there, think about that it's a means to an end, that eventually you're going to get out of treatment. Eventually you could be sober. Eventually you can be playing soccer again. You can make your mom proud. Is that something that...
Well, that's a long list. But
I mean, those are just examples.
Yeah, I mean, I can definitely work on changing my attitude. I mean, writing stuff in the morning, I don't know about all that. But, you know, I definitely can try to think positively. So I'm willing to do that much.
Okay. Well, maybe just think about, like, one thing that you can write down. So going into next week, 5 minutes. Let's have your homework will be thinking of some affirmations or things that kind of make you feel more uplifted. Can you do that?
Yeah.
Just a couple things. Just bring a couple things, even if you're lying, even if you're just writing it down to write it down, to be positive.
Yeah, I can do that.
We can start there.
I can do that.
Okay, sounds good. I'm really glad that you came to meet me today, and I'm glad that you're staying.
Yeah.
Keep working at it one day at a time.
Well, I will, and, you know, I guess Thanks for the time that you spent with me today. I mean, it was okay. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll see you next week.
Okay.